Welcome to Speedy Pods, episode 17. The news this week has been, just completely insane. We're seeing AI capabilities moving at this incredible speed, and it's kicking off some really high-stakes corporate drama.
It really is. And our mission today is to cut through that noise. We need to pull out the key nuggets here, focusing on, one, just how fast the tech is leaping forward, and two, the business fallout from that, how it's forcing these huge companies into a panic.
Okay, so let's start with the tech then, the actual model layer. It feels like we're watching this relentless competition between two giants over who has the best model.
Right.
First, you have DeepSeek v3.2 on the open source side, and its achievement is it's historic. It's now rivaling closed models like Gemini 3 Pro.
Yeah, and get this, it's achieving gold medal status in things like the International Math Olympiad. That's a crazy high bar for an open source model.
But then on the other side of the coin, you have Google. They just dropped Gemini 3 Deepthink, and it seems like this is now the undisputed best model, period, for the really heavy-duty stuff.
For sure. If you're doing complex research, serious math, pro-level coding, this is it. But that's where the economics come in, and that's the key insight.
Right, because that kind of power, it doesn't come cheap, does it?
Not at all. To get that longer reasoning and thinking, you're likely using a massive, a really sophisticated architecture, maybe something like mixture of experts. And that requires a ton of computing power, which costs a lot of money.
So they pass that cost straight to the user.
Exactly. It's behind their Ultra subscription, which is over $200 a month. So the best thinking tool is, for now, priced for the elite.
So you've got this world-class performance for free with DeepSeek, but the absolute top tier is behind a pretty serious paywall. But the accessibility story is totally different when you look at other things like audio, right?
Oh, completely different. While the big language models are expensive, we're seeing accessibility just skyrocket in real-time audio. We've got Vibe Voice, a new state-of-the-art text-to-speech generator.
Okay, what's so special about it?
It's the efficiency. It uses only 0.5 billion parameters.
Hold on, for our audience, put that number in context. Why is 500 million parameters a big deal?
Well, because we're always hearing about language models with trillions of parameters. This thing is hundreds of times smaller. That means it has super low latency, around 300 milliseconds, and you can run it on a normal gaming GPU or even just your computer's CPU.
So it's not some cloud service. You can run it locally.
Yes, it's a true breakthrough for the mobile edge. It democratizes high-quality, real-time voice for basically everyone.
Okay, so if you have that kind of breakthrough democratizing tech for consumers, the big question is, how is the market leader handling all this pressure? This is where we get to the business crisis, right? Sam Altman calling a code red at OpenAI.
That's it. And a code red means this is a critical all-hands-on-deck moment. He's telling employees to stop their side quests.
So stop the cool, futuristic research project.
Exactly. Pour every single resource into the core ChatGPT experience. Make it faster, make it better, right now.
But hang on. Their market share dropped from over 90% a year ago to about 68%. Isn't a drop like that just inevitable as the market matures? Is this really an existential threat?
You'd think so.
Okay.
But it's the velocity of the decline. That's what's causing the panic. The data shows the drop is accelerating, and competitors are getting really good really fast. And to make it worse, there are reports that Anthropic is now beating OpenAI on enterprise revenue.
Anthropic specifically, why them? What are they doing that's working so well?
Specialization. It all comes down to specialization.
Yeah.
Anthropic is just carving out this niche in enterprise encoding. They're focused on safety, reliability, things big companies need.
And at the same time, you have others doing the same thing.
Right. You have xAI's Grok winning on current events and culture because it's built right into X. This whole dynamic is splitting the market wide open. The prediction is that OpenAI could fall to just a third of the total market share as people start picking the best tool for their specific job.
And we're seeing this turbulence show up in the financial markets, too. There were definitely some jitters at Microsoft with their shares struggling a bit.
Yeah, that was huge. Reports came out that their Azure sales team lowered AI revenue growth targets from 50% all the way down to 25%. That's a massive cut. It confirms the market is getting tougher to sell into.
But then on the flip side, you had Salesforce, which rallied like 13%.
Exactly. They gave a strong outlook and basically eased everyone's fears that AI was going to cannibalize their main products. It just shows how hard it is to balance investing in AI with, actually staying profitable.
So when you step back and look at the whole week, what does this all mean for you, for the listener watching this happen? We've had Gold medal AIs and corporate crisis calls in the same breath. The speed of it all is just staggering.
It is. And the ultimate battle here, it might not be about the tech at all. It might just come down to pricing and raw financial power. I mean, think about it. You have these giants, Google and Meta, with just massive cash reserves. What happens if they decide to make their best AI models free? Just like they did with web browsers and search engines.
Wow, that would...
It would completely decimate OpenAI's $20 a month subscription model overnight.
Yeah.
It would fundamentally change the economics of how everyone gets access to top-tier AI for good. And that's really something to think about as this all unfolds.